I see you. I think you're one of the people who RSVP'd through our events software. I'm going to give you a follow and good to see you, Lisa. I'm going to pull you up in 1 second to introduce yourselves and we'll work through a couple of our questions as people introduce themselves tonight. And then it's going to be a short and sweet situation. I see your hand. I'll come in a second. Welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Flo, founder of Love and Action Network. I want to take a moment to ground you in what you just stepped into. This is not just another room. This is an ecosystem. Love and Action Network exists to support creatives, leaders, and visionaries who are ready to move from intention into aligned action. We focus on helping people gain clarity, build confidence, and create tangible pathways through visibility, income, and impact. Inside this network, we offer a range of programs designed to meet you where you are and move you forward. We have our spotlighted action spaces just like this one, where you get to be seen, heard, and practiced in real time. This is all about refining your voice, your message, and your presence while building meaningful connections with people who actually care about what you're building. We also have structured programs like the Creative Access Partner Program, Adopt a Black Artist Initiative, and these programs provide ongoing accountability, professional development, and real opportunities to grow your craft and your career. For those who are ready for deeper support, we offer coaching, mastermind spaces, and strategic services that help you translate your gifts into sustainable income and aligned business models. And across all of it, we operate with one core belief: no one should have to build alone. So whether you're here to share, to listen, to collaborate, or to find your next step, you're in the right place. When it's your time, step into the spotlight, introduce yourself, let us know what you do, what you need, and what you're building. This room works best when you show up fully. Let's build, connect, and move into action together. As a point of order, because we have Michelle, who's new here with her party hat, and Lisa's new with her party hat because she's been here for less than 7 days. This is Clubhouse. It's an audio-only social app. You'll see at the top of the space that replays are on. So anything that you share on the stage could turn into a podcast. It could be clipped and shared forever because the internet is forever. That's not to make you nervous. That's just to let you know that this is a space where we will amplify you. I can put you in front of 10,000 people because of your participation in the room tonight. And that's exactly what we intend to do. We did not come to be small. We came to be large. Tara joined the stage automatically because she is a moderator here in Love and Action Network. Not only is she the moderator, but she's also our Chief Operations Officer. We have been working together in partnership in Love and Action Network for the last 5 years, and we've never met in person. We've never stood in a room and breathed the same air. And we've been building and impacting thousands of people globally with receipts for 5 years. And so there's a lot of work to be done, even in the cloud. And your participation tonight is an extension of that. Today, I had a meeting with South Africa. And this week, I've met with people in London and Spain and all over the United States. We are growing and we're going to grow together. Lisa and I had a meeting a couple days ago. And I believe in what she's doing, and I'm so happy that she's jumping full throttle into what we're doing here. I'm going to pull her up on the stage and start working through the order of the stage with you all telling me what you do, what you need, and what you're building. We'll go through a couple clarifying questions, and then we'll end the room. You can come back for an after party or after share if you'd like at the end of the space where it's not recorded, and we'll just do a little powwow after. I don't think you're supposed to say powwow anymore. I think that's cultural appropriation. But anyway, we'll come back for a little campfire. How about that? That seems harmless enough. And love one another. Yeah, I don't think you can say. Yeah. I don't think you can say that. Anyway, come on up, Lisa. Feathers, not dots. Feathers, not dots. And we're not supposed to say that. All right. Hi, honey. How are
Hi, can
you?
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes, yes,
good.
yes,
Just
yes.
had phone things working then.
Yes, yes. All good, all good. So we're going to go with Tara first, PTR order, the order of the stage, and then you'll go next after her, and then we'll see where the spirit takes us tonight. Tara, over to you. Introduce yourself to everyone here and also on the podcast. Let us know what you do, what you need, and what you're building. Welcome to Love and Action Network, Michelle, and everybody.
Hello. I can't even say it that way. I always say, hey, hi, hello. It's lovely to be here. Thank you all for being here. And to those of you listening on the replay, you're loved and lovable. Okay? You're loved and lovable. Nobody can change that. I'm Tara Priolo. I am your resident Black, biracial, multi passionate musician. I work at the intersections of the voice and identity. Talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. And I hope you release the entanglements. Yes. And my child is screaming in the background. Release the entanglements so we can all get free. That is my child, Piper. You may refer to Piper with all pronouns or their name. We're not picky here. I'm a radical. Okay. Anyway, what I need is I need so many things, but what I need are open-minded people that are ready to just jump in. I just had a wonderful conversation with a student that's been with me for a long time. But she was like, I'm willing to like try it all. I want to try all the async lessons. I want to try like doing the hybrid lessons. I want to try virtual lessons, da 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 da. So very excited. I need more people like that that are interested in trying voice lessons, that are wanting to build outside of the traditional philosophies of teaching voice, et cetera, et cetera, and people that want to blacken the canon. And that's a large part of what I'm building is blackening the canon, which basically means that bringing in other pieces to the classical music canon than the primarily dead white men that we have there. Um, and so I'm building that. I am building just this training program essentially called the Liberated Voice Practice. And there will be a student version and a teacher version of that in eventuality after I give birth to this child, which will be in literally like a month tomorrow, which is really crazy. I yield.
Thanks, Tara. Excellent as always. We now move over to Lisa in the great state of New Jersey. Tell us, the prompts are here. Uh, Introduce yourself. Let us know what you do, what you need, and what you're building.
Hey, hey. I am so happy to be here. My name is Lisa Collins, and I am the creator of The Journey Home. Um, I am a nurse, author, mother, and honestly, just someone who reached a point in life where I realized a lot of us are just surviving outwardly while quietly disconnecting from ourselves inwardly, right? Um, it's what started as my own healing journey turned into books that I've written and published, conversations, community, and now this bigger version of helping people reconnect to who they are underneath the pressure, noise, expectations, and burnout of life, like the real shit, you know? I'm really passionate about creating experiences and conversations that make people feel seen, safe, reflective, and connected again. Because I think so many people are craving that right now. Like, I know myself I didn't recognize until very recently that the majority of conversations that I had with the people closest to me or with anyone really were so shallow and superficial. Like, how are you? How are you? The weather, this pain, ow, I didn't sleep, so superficial. And as soon as like I started to get like deep, everyone's just like, stop, like, or defensive or change the subject or like I'm crazy. And for a while, I mean, obviously, I was like, how could it be everyone else and not me? And then it took a lot of going within and transformation to say, oh no, it is, and it isn't me. Like it is that I recognize all this, that this is happening, and I recognize it's not okay. But it's me where it's my choice to change that. And what am I going to do with that, right? So it's my choice to stay in that situation or recognize it and go somewhere else. So tonight I'm just really excited to share, connect, and be a part of this space with all of you. I have always been searching for my people from the time I was young. I always felt like I want to go home. Like even to, 7 months ago when I feel like I was in a different place than I am right now, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, a year ago. I would just, even when I was home, I would just be like, I want to go home. And like, it didn't make any sense, but it does so much to me now because I had found the home in me. Like, I was always, I'm hoping I'm resonating with some people. And please stop me because I tend to get passionate and excited and just word vomit and just keep going. Um, but I just, I just became a different person and I became to trust myself and the things I believe to be true without listening to the naysayers. So, all right, moving on. Um, I can go in so many directions, but a few pointers. So let's just, I need to say that we need to slow down as a population, as a people, as an individual, as a mind. We need to slow down. Okay. Nerves, fast paces, it makes people just like caffeinated squirrels. Okay. We're just everywhere, 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 looking everywhere, seeing everything. And we're just like so surface level. We're just like seeing everything on this like outside scope, but we're not like seeing what's inside. We're all like window shopping the world, right? So like we're going through the world window shopping, like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that would be a great dream. Oh, I wish I could wear that. Oh, I really like that. But no one's like walking in the store. No one's like trying it on. No one's actually like getting in and doing the real work that it takes to leave looking like that mannequin in the window, if that makes sense to anybody. Um, we have to pause. We have to stop. So I have the stop sign theory that I created. And pretty much anything that's going on, any stressor, any thought, anything you're pondering, like you have that thought in your head, and you're like, can't stop thinking about it. And you just need to, at that moment, you need to recognize it's happening. So, I am just letting you know now, I am very ADHD. My family is like the poster. We should just like be pictured on a poster that says like this is ADHD. Like come and meet us and you will find out what it's really like. So I will go in multiple different directions. So if I lose you, please, any questions or anything you want me to clarify, please do not
Yeah, I have
hesitate.
one.
Yes,
What do you need right now, and what are you currently building?
what do I need right now? And what am I currently building? Love that. Um, what I need, I found. Let me say that yesterday was a gift. I truly believe that it was a gift. I have been on this journey, and we'll go into what the journey is, but the journey has been very alone. I've been alone. I don't want to say I've been lonely, but I've been alone on this journey. And I feel like all I've been doing is creating, creating, and creating. And I have nowhere to take it. Like I have taken my creating to as far as I could take it. But I just want to find my tribe. Like I feel like I have been like doing this. I've woken up to like who I am and who I'm supposed to be. And I know that like I have these people, these like-minded people that are waiting for me that feel the same, or maybe they don't even realize that they're waiting for me, but when they hear me or they resonate, they may recognize. That's why I'm so excited. And that's why I think that this is a gift that I was led to something I seen on, I think, Instagram, which I hate Instagram. Sorry to all the lovers of Instagram. I am that old lady Facebook girl. I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Um, but so where was I going with this? Give me a second. I'll think of it.
It's
I
all
lost
good. What are you
it.
planning to build? Tell us about your Journey Home project.
Okay, right. So I need to build more spaces that don't exist in this world. The world right now is full of too much surface level, exactly what I was saying, and too much materialized things. And I am building spaces and places where people can come and just be their authentic selves, and there's no expectations for that. I am building spaces that people learn how to alchemize their stress. People learn to go within and learn who they are. Um, this journey has been extremely transformational for me, and I have learned a ridiculous amount of things. I recently just ended my career of over 13 years as a school nurse. And in that profession, working with the community, I have seen and felt the burnout, the exhaustion, the coming home and, putting microwave macaroni and cheese in the microwave for my kids and going to bed and not being there for them while they're struggling and needed me because I was just so burnt out. Um, I left that behind and it was the hardest yet best decision that I've ever made. And it was like I'm going to jump. Like that's what happened. Like I have a good job. I'm off in the summer. Like I loved what I did. Yes, it was very demanding. A lot of people think school nurses are like Band-Aid's retirement job. Well, no, that's very much not true. I had about 370 children in my building, and I don't even know, maybe 70 staff. I don't remember how many staff members, but I was the sole responsibility for them. And I was urgent care, ER. I was everything, therapist office, counselor, and in addition to the counselors that were there who were amazing. But um, I've learned so much about so many things, and I've learned to recognize patterns and see those patterns and see what is wrong and what needs to be changed. And I have created ways. My brain is just like a master creator and now created things for these solutions. Like I've created ways that to help burnout, to help teachers, to help staff, to help people recognize what it is and the stress and how to turn that into peace and something beautiful and something to help them do what they love so much better. And it sounds like, yeah, right, but it really is so true. I swear, it's crazy. Um, the journey home is such a bigger conversation because it literally talks about the things that no one talks about. But before I go any further, I really feel like I need to just chat. Anyone that's here, I really think this is really important. So, and it goes along with the journey home. So 2 nights ago, there's this local young boy that was playing baseball at a baseball game at the local park. Like, my daughter plays softball, and this little boy, I had no idea how old, let's say around 12, was playing his baseball game or at his baseball game, and he was hit in the back of the head by a foul ball. And he had to be airlifted with a traumatic brain injury and is in critical condition. I don't personally know this family, but I mean, I am this family. We are this family, right? Like, can you feel this mother that can't breathe of what's happening right now? Like she doesn't know if her baby's gonna wake up. The father that's just like can't blink because can't even shut his eyes. He doesn't even know what to do. These kids, the siblings, these friends, they're just so scared and just can't understand what's happening. How they must be surrounded by so much fear and anxiety. And it's this moment that we're meant to unite and heal right now. And such a beautiful, beautiful thing that could ever come out of such tragedy and like I can't not feel for this, right? Like, and if you go on Facebook, you can go on my page or you go on Instagram, you can actually just hashtag Xavier Strong. Okay. I'll put it in the comments. Xavier Strong. And this boy is just like he looks like you would see him on TV, like this perfect child, right? I know no one's a perfect child, but he just looks like he's the happiest child. And for this random fluke thing to happen, like why? Why would that happen? There has to be a reason that happened. And you know what that reason is? Because it's time for us to show that miracles really happen. It's time for us to unite together and show the power of positivity and the power of healing. Okay, so this happened at this time when I just joined Love and Action Network, and today was my spotlight. When I just had, a big uptake in followers on my social media, I learned about this family and how this family is like a very true believer in God and very true believer in miracles and true they truly believe that Savior is, meant to be saved. And I, before I even read that, I was like, this boy is meant to be saved. Like this boy is meant to wake up and be the boy that, miracles freaking happen and we are going to make it. Like, let's do this. So this, like I shared this, and not only I shared this has been shared so many places. And I have seen every local town around me sharing in unity with Xavier Strong, from other states, from other um baseball leagues, like not even as little league, like everyone, there's so many, there's thousands and thousands, probably millions of people right now, all with one united thought: heal Xavier Strong, wake up Xavier. Like, can you imagine? Like, I don't know if anybody else, but I have goosebumps over my entire body right now because there are so many people. And actually, it's 7:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And at 7 p.m., it started to be the candlelight vigil for him, in unity. And there are from every town, there are people from everywhere going there in their own baseball jerseys and going in solidarity to say, we believe, we are with you. Let's make this miracle happen. And I wish I could be there right now to experience it, but I can't wait to see pictures of it because I can just feel it right now that there are so many people with this one goal. And it takes a child to like how can you not want to wish for this child, you know? So there's nothing like, religion stopping you. There's nothing like race stopping you. There should be nothing stopping you from wishing best healing vibes for this child. And I just feel like that unity is everything. Um, so let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that. What are your feelings?
I thank you for sharing. If are you complete with your spotlight?
I don't know. Do you have anything that I should be adding? Am I forgetting anything that you can think of? I'm sorry, I just got really passionate about that. I just feel like this is something that just links everyone together, and isn't that the point?
Yes, yes. I am wishing that child and the family nothing but positive vibes, and the people who listen to this on the podcast and uh, other platforms later are going to also be offering that as well.
Oh, it's so amazing. It's so amazing, and like what to see, like the future of endless possibilities, right? Maybe in a week from now, we'll be coming back on this spot and saying, look at our miracle. Look what we did, and what's the next miracle that we're going to do? Who are we helping? Who are we saving? Maybe it's you, maybe it's your neighbor, maybe it's, Donald Trump. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Um, but it's just the endless possibilities, right? And I just want to help as many people as I can. So I submit.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate your share and your spotlight tonight. That was amazing. Um, there were some other people that came in through the space. I just want to say, for the purpose of the replay, if you come through weekly or as often as you'd like, you're more than welcome to pop up on the stage and to share from your heart as Lisa did, and to share from your heart and introduce yourself as Tara did as well. And that's what we're here for. It's my turn now. My name is Dr. Flo. I'm the founder of Love and Action Network. What I do and the people that are in need to help are creatives, performers, and purpose driven leaders. Uh, these are people who want to move from feeling stuck and unseen into clarity, visibility, and sustainable income. Most people do not lack talent, they lack structure, support, and a clear pathway forward. And that's where I step in, and that's where Love and Action Network steps in. Through our ecosystems, we offer programs like this, Spotlight in Action, where you can practice being seen and refine your voice, along with deeper programs that provide accountability, coaching, and real opportunities to grow your craft and your career. If you're someone who knows that you're called to more, but you need clarity, community, and direction to get there, we would love to connect with all of you. Once again, I'm Dr. Flo, and I'm here to build with people who are ready to move. All right, I got 2 questions for you all tonight, and then we'll close it out and maybe come back for the fireside just to see how you felt about what you offered. Question for Tara first, then Lisa. I'll answer last. We'll go 2 rounds, and then we'll be out of here. What kinds of introductions would help change your trajectory right now? What kinds of introductions professionally would help change your trajectory right now? I yield.
I would love to be introduced to uh, collegiate professors. I know many of them, but collegiate voice teachers, essentially, and or collegiate students who are interested in working over the summer, perhaps on some Black classical music. And I would also love to be introduced to people that have albums, more Black composers and people that have albums or recordings of Black music that I may or may not know about. I'm really interested in building a coalition of folks that are, and I didn't even say this in the first part, that are interested in building their own recitals or building their own albums of that feature non-white dead cis men. I'm very interested in meeting you, and I would be very excited to help you build that album or that recital program and see how some of these other pieces could fit. If you don't know where to go, I do have a community on WhatsApp for that very conversation. So I would love to be introduced to those people. And if you know them, or if you're like, hey, I ran across this composer on TikTok and they're indigenous or they're whatever, I would love to have a conversation with them. I yield.
Next up,
Hi.
Lisa.
Oh, so sorry. Can I pop back on for a minute? Oh, well, thank you so much. I just wanted to say, so I know I word vomited a whole bunch of things about the journey home, but I I want to create these spaces and I have so many ideas of how to do that. I'm really looking for others that are looking to create a space, a place, a town, a world that is full of no expectations and full of inspiration. I picture flash mobs, I picture music, I picture beauty, I picture movement. So many different things. And Tara, you would fit in so well with your composure and all of the beautiful music I'm sure that you have that we could spotlight. I just feel like I want to create this place that not one day is the same. And every day it's like walking into Disney World Main Street. That feeling that you get, that love of seeing the castle, that just like I feel home feeling that I don't have, I can be who I want to be here, you know? And but without the lines, without the stress, without the freaking fast passes and all that jazz, just that feeling. Everywhere you look is that feeling. So if there's anybody that resonates with that or wants to help me make that happen, let's go. And thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Flo and Tara and the Love in Action Network for letting me speak and believing in me and seeing me and wanting to be a part of this journey. It truly means the world to me. You are a gift sent to me. I yield.
Love reflected, Lisa. Truly. Love reflected. Happy to be of service. Happy to be a supporter. Happy to bring my pom poms to work for you all day, every day. It's a gift. It's a gift to give, and I love to give it. Yes, my pom poms. I won't tell you where my pom poms are, but I definitely got them. So, introductions that would change my trajectory right now. Oh my gosh, donors, sponsors, benefactors, musicians, global leaders, satellite partners. These people are coming in already, but thank you more, please. Thank you more, please. So I would love to be introduced to venue owners throughout the country and throughout the world who want to see Dr. Flo and the Love Experience. It's my grassroots, independent led musical theater, Fantasia, and show teaching kids of all ages that they're loved and lovable and social emotional learning and how to step into their truest creative expression. I would love to meet venues that want to partner to bring that to life and producing partners all over the world who want to stage it locally in their neighborhoods and gymnasiums and football fields and beyond. And we've got 62 songs written and a lot of staging and a lot of content. The idea is that we would pull into town on a Monday evening, do artistic workshops for the local community, kids of all ages, 0 to 99. If they're verbal, they can participate, and we would teach them about how to express their emotions, shadow work using puppet play and shadow puppets, storytelling seminars and events. We would uh, uh, teach them how to belong to each other and how to create theater the ways that our ancestors did by the campfire. And then on Friday evening, twice Saturday and twice Sunday, we would stage the community production within the framework of a grassroots local musical theater Broadway comes to you show. And the introductions I need are people who want to fund the pieces of it, the vans and the set pieces, and all the nuts and bolts that go into producing a community theater show. So those are introductions I'm looking for right now. I'm also building out my sales team. I just recently launched Love City Arts Academy. And so I'm looking to serve 365 artists, business leaders, visionaries. I'm looking to serve 365 of those people concurrently this year. And my sales team is going to pull those people in and allow us to do sliding scale based services for everybody who wants to build their dream. And so if you know somebody out there who is good with sales and uh, attracting people for the purposes of educational trainings and development, let me know. All right, the next question, and Michelle, I'm not sure if you're raising your hand for real, for real. You said that you were more of a listener, so I'm gonna consider that like a wayward thumb, um, and that you pushed a button on the app. Just let us know in the chat if you really want to come up or not. Next question and final question of the evening before we close out with closing thoughts is, what, Tara and Lisa, do you wish more people would hire you for?
Oh, I think I said the same thing last week. I would love, and it was just the introductions too. Helping you get your recital programs and your albums to stop being all white people, all dead white people. Um, it's kind of old and tired. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, and Also, I would love, and this is coming, branding work, and identity work geared towards social media and showing up in a professional capacity. There, I yield.
No, it's so wonderful. Thank you both for both everything you said. Um, I love that question, and I had to stop and think about it because I don't even know what do I want. I want the world. I My vision is so huge that it's always dream big, right? I want to change the world. I want to transform the world into this type of place and this new reality of letting go of all the anger and the fear and bringing it more into like a utopia. But that is the big dream, right? So you have to start somewhere. So I am looking for anyone that wants to help me make these visions come true, help me change the world one project at a time. So I can do this. I have created like for workplaces. I have team building exercises and professional development skills for teachers and for anyone really, how to recognize burnout, what to do with it, how to alchemize that stress. I've created things for students. Um, from small to large scales, from, basic chats or workbooks or digital papers um, to immersive experiences that focus more on bullying and learning yourself. And I literally, I recognize so many different issues within our community and within our world, and I just have the creativity to make things better. So anybody that resonates with me or things that I resonate with them or what they're thinking if they want to build and have the capability of building. I don't have the capability, but I have the brain. So I will bring the magic if somebody else helps me with the rest of it, the actual creation and putting it into play. I would love to walk beside people and do that. I totally believe collab over competition 100%, and I want to be partnered with everyone. So I yield. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa, and welcome to the stage, Michelle. We've covered a lot of ground today, so I'll let you jump in where you feel like it, and then I'll pick up the microphone as soon as you're complete. Welcome to the stage. You're loved and lovable. Wholeness to you, and what you got?
If you're talking, we can't hear you. Make sure you click the mic on button.
Oh, okay. There you go. That just shows why I'm usually just a listener and never speak. My
You're
name is
safe. You're
Michelle.
safe here. Welcome to Clubhouse. Clubhouse,
Thank
look, this
you.
this is like a group call of the future. This is not what we had in the 80s and the 90s. So you're doing great. You're doing great with these fancy tools, and I
Y-
appreciate you figuring it out with us tonight. That's
Oh,
wonderful.
I'm trying. Thank you. I wanted to let you guys know I live in Pennsylvania in a very small town right on the river called Bristol. I have no idea where you guys are located, but we have a theater here, Bristol Riverside Theater, that mostly does productions of plays or musicals, but they do a lot of work with the children in our community. And I think maybe if you reached out to them, that could maybe give you a place like you were talking about for the 5 days or the week of, your production at the end. They do a lot of things, and we also host festivals of that type of nature. So I don't unfortunately have a name or number for anybody, but if you looked up Bristol Riverside Theater in Bristol, Pennsylvania, I'm sure you could find who to look for. And Tara, we are a very we're an I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. We are a very diverse community, and many employees at the theater are not white. And I think that would really help you. In fact, a lot of them, the performers, they run a little theater group for the kids in the elementary school, and they do like a summer stock class as well. So that might be something that interests you as well. So I think maybe the theater would be a good place for everyone to look.
Thank you so much, Michelle. I love a Pennsylvanian. I really do. I'm not sure how close you are to Allentown, Pennsylvania, but I spent a whole summer at Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom singing under the roller coasters. And the Pennsylvanians there, they still come to my TikToks. They listen to my music in their cars and send me pictures. The Pennsylvanians in Dorney Park, Wildwater Kingdom for that entire summer that I lived in Pennsylvania, they were lovely, lovely, lovely people, and it's wonderful to meet another Pennsylvanian. I'm in Savannah, Georgia now by way of New York City. Tara's in Minnesota, and of course, you know Lisa's in New Jersey. But it's happy to have Pennsylvania on the map in here. I think the food is wonderful, and it's really nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. I'm not too far from Allentown, maybe about an hour, hour and a half. But I've spent many a time at Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom.
Yes, with Snoopy and all of the people. Yes, 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 yes. What a fun memory you just took me back to. All right. Are you complete with your share?
I am.
Okay, so hit the mic button and then we'll move on through. And what a great, like, who says you can't make new friends in 2026? Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. You all already know because I've said it many, many times what people can hire me for. I led with it. If you are looking to have someone coach you or bring you strategic services, if you're looking to refine your voice and your message and your presence online, that's what I do. I'm not going to give you the whole spiel again because it's probably going to come up in my closing script. But that's what I am here for. I really love encouraging bold dreamers to actualize their dream. I am what I call a top 5% dreamer in that all of my childhood dreams that I wanted to come true did. I wanted to be a banker because my mom refused to let me have candy from the lady in the teller window where I grew up in Virginia. And I told myself in the backseat of my mom's Volvo that when I got older, I would become a bank teller and I would give candy to every child that wanted them, even if their parents said no. And so I became a bank teller. I wanted to be a flight attendant because I loved flying on planes, and I had a family friend who had a private plane when I was a kid. He would take us up all the time. And so I became a flight attendant. I wanted to sing and work on Broadway, and that happened, and many other careers in healthcare and these things like that. So because I've manifested these big dreams in my life, I now get to be in the front row watching other people and helping people maximize their gifts and realize their dreams. People recently in the community have called me a dream weaver. And I want to be hired by people who have bold dreams and need the coaching and the mentorship and the training to get out of their own way and to see their dreams come true in their lives in the ways that I have kicked down doors to make my dreams possible and not just wait for someone to hand it to me. And we can do it. We can do it. And as long as we continue in this network to encourage everyone we meet, to equip everyone we meet, and to empower everyone we meet, even Michelle's only been around Love and Action Network for less than an hour, and she came up with tools and equipment and leads and referrals. I'm going to email the people at Bristol Riverside Theater and tell them a lovely lady from Pennsylvania wanted me to know who you are. Let me know about the programs. Tell me what you got going on. They may need me to come and do a workshop or something. The possibilities are endless. We miss 100% of the shots that we don't take. And Michelle had the spirit of altruism and giving and love. She did not come to the space empty handed tonight. She came with a giving heart, and that makes her super special, not only to me, but to the community as well, and also to the world. She sat in the divine brine for less than an hour, raised her hand, and said, I've got some fruit to put in the basket, and that's going to heal the world. I could cry about it. And people like Michelle are everywhere. And Lisa, you caught me off guard with the story about the kid on the baseball field. I'm gonna let you know that I believe and I teach that miracles are commonplace. The miracle of Michelle coming in here tonight, the miracle of you coming, the miracle of Tara coming, the miracle of me showing up, the miracle of that child fully recovering. These things are commonplace if we ask, believe, and choose to receive it. And so I do speak health over that child. And I do speak peace over the family. And I do receive the good news that's coming in the same energy that I received all of you, including my new buddy, Michelle, from Bristol tonight. That's what I believe. Come on, Yellow Pages. Yes, Yellow Pages. I'm gonna put that in my notes. I'm gonna put that right in my notes. You better be some Yellow Pages, Michelle. Yes, I appreciate an assist. Any closing thoughts tonight from the Fun Punch on stage as we land the plane?
The universe. Michelle has been, when I say I have been on this journey by myself, and I say that everybody that I ever thought was in my little circle, they were all against me, but Michelle has been there and with open arms at any time. I could call or text her and just be like, what the fuck? And she just kept me grounded and believed in me. And she is so meant to be here, and the universe brought her here because she's going to change the world too. And I'm so thankful for her. And I just wanted to give her a shout out because she is amazing. I yield. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Lisa. You know I love you.
Love you too.
Wow, I love it. I really do. Tara, closing thoughts from you as we land?
Great room. Congratulations on another spotlight in action. Check it off. I yield. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, everybody's loved and lovable. I yield for real.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Tara. As we begin to land this room, I want to acknowledge each and every one of you who showed up, shared, listened, and poured into this space tonight. This is what the Love in Action Network is about. Not just conversation, but connection, not just inspiration, but movement. If something with you resonated in this room as you listen back to the replay on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and beyond, don't let it stop you there. Take action on it. Reach out. Follow the people that you connected with and that you heard from tonight. Continue these conversations. And most importantly, stay in proximity to the spaces that challenge you to grow. We host rooms like this consistently through our Spotlight in Action series, along with opportunities for coaching, collaboration, and deeper support inside the network. If you felt aligned here, this is your signal to stay connected. Make sure to follow me, follow Tara, follow Lisa. I'm not sure if Michelle wants you to follow her or not, but follow Michelle too. She's good people, and stay connected so that you don't miss what's next. As you leave this room, I want you to remember this. Remember this. Clarity comes from action. Confidence comes from repetition. And transformation happens when you stop waiting and start moving. I'm going to read that one more time. Clarity comes from action. Confidence comes from repetition. And transformation happens when you stop waiting and you start moving. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm going to restart the room and send a new link to you all if you want to come and just chat about what happened here tonight from the people on the stage. And let's continue to build together. And as we always say from our leadership team and our members and partner CEOs and sponsors and donors all over the world, we are reminding you here in Love and Action Network to stay in your power, stay in your
The end of the spiel is stay in your joy and stay loved and lovable.
ah, 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 bye. Love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Bye.